going on, everybody? Welcome back, if so, to another market update video here at Benefit Central. I'm Benjamin, and today Bitcoin and the S&P charts. But before I get right into the market, please leave a like, drop a comment, and if you could subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. As well, everybody, we're doing lives as well every single day. At around 8 o'clock towards the night, just when around crypto is taking off. If you guys would like to check that out. Although, everybody, we did hop into another trade just now, just to get a little bit more profits while either on our way down or to see if we can catch this momentum break up. We finally just retested 23,000. However, right now the only reason I bought back in is because I like this pattern, and our cross is, if we can close this bullish, our cross should end up kicking up and crossing over the blue. However, if we end up bearish, I believe that we will end up tanking lower. It's realistically just how today decides to close. Today we did get a new daily start, as well as a new weekly, so you can see what I'm talking about. I would say that we closed below our 200 indicator. It shows that we closed above it, but because it's too close, I would say that we closed below. So we managed to get an RBI push momentum all the way to 24,000. It was overextended. It closed below 23,000, below our 200 indicator, and then now we have our new weekly that is most likely going to test 22,000. If anything, and then most likely head back up. Or if we cannot seem to get past this the 200 indicator, then we should see some rejection, this being a little pivot up for a bull trap, and then we should end up falling and taking lower. However, as long as we can continue bullish momentum up, I've seen throughout the night, I went live last night, throughout the night I saw that crypto was negative, but then as the time went by, we ended up flipping more bullish. So it really just depends on how we decide to close today. It's right now 11:30. We will see our daily close around 5 to 6. So we should see where this decides to close. This is a doji, so now this is a bull 180. This should typically continue to wick. I have a indicator right here around, or a line rather, around the 23,000 level. Kind of where we got in around 28, I believe, 22,800. Excuse me. But if it breaks this wick right here, then I do believe that we will be heading to the next wick, and that is around 23.5, 23.6, 23.7 more, around the next wick. So hopefully we do get that trade locked in, and we get a little bit of profits off of that. However, if we do decide to break lower, just be ready for our 22,000, and if breaking these indicators, we should revisit our 17 as well as our baseline at around 18,500, 18,800 for Bitcoin. However, diving into the monthly real quick, you can just see how we're behaving still. Nothing too crazy has changed. However, looking on the 4-hour, you can see as well as why I jumped in again on the live. I circled this one, made a little bit of profits. I could have held it and honestly made profits again, but that's why taking profits and trading is better than holding just one trade. You get more money. Right here, got in, got out, got in, got out. So as long as we can see this break bullish, I will be getting out in profits. However, if the next 4-hour candle doesn't decide to close above this little rejection area we're having, because around the 30 minutes, I believe the 200 indicator is kind of touching it a bit. So we did go up, touch it. Now we just have to see how strong we are. We did get our bullish cross right here, which is great. We're fighting to get above our 200 indicator now with another pivot. I trade these a lot as well. So this next bar should look like this first one, and it should be above that indicator. However, looking at the hourly, you can see we're getting our cross as well as our dip and rip as well. So as long as we can just continue this bullish momentum forward and nothing really halts us back, we should be really good to go to see 24,000 again, if anything. We're getting above our indicators, we're trading above, everything's curving back up, but we didn't break through 22,000, so that is good. It means that we're holding it as of right now. Weird why I did that. So that is good for Bitcoin, and we are in a descending channel, I would say a descending pattern, which is more bullish than anything. It's a dip and rip like we always have. So as long as we could finish this out and just continue our rip, this would be good. Although this could be another lower high, and then we see 22 again before we rip, which would be the start to our new weekly. We would need to touch this and then just continue. It's just something that the candles I see like to do, just to get some support and then continue forward, psych some people out, get some people out of trades. However, the S&P is closed today. I believe we didn't get another daily open. I believe it's around 5 or 6. Let me just check for you guys real quick. Yeah, we didn't get another one here, and we didn't get another one here. Perfect. However, we will be getting a weekly and a daily open today at around 5 to 6 o'clock. So this RBI should get another one outside, show us where we're going. We probably spike up, highest 4,100, and then probably retreat back down just because of the indicators, momentum, and bearish cross. However, for the weekly, let's look at the daily. The daily we still have to around 5 to 6 when we do see that open or close. Possibly we could see this final breakout. We do have a bit of resistance around our 200 indicator as well as our monthly. Or not our monthly, excuse me, I would say our 4-hourly. Yeah, just the top of the descending channel is really about it for the S&P. We made our W, our triple bottom, a lot of people said, and then our close above our neckline. So realistically, bullish momentum is still set in for the market. We just have to continue it. Looking at Ethereum, however, on the 4-hour chart, you see that we're getting that more momentum to come back, and we're breaking now bullish with our RBI. If I was smart, honestly, I would, and you know, if I could, I would get into this one, but I'm already so deep into Bitcoin that I'm choosing to ignore this, although I guarantee you on the next video I will comment that we broke through 1600, just because of how bullish this is. It's just, we got to cross again here, and then on the 4-hour we're pushing through with an RBI. It's literally any minute. If we go look at the 30-minute, there's another one, and we broke above. All the indicators for Ethereum look like they're going to skyrocket today. Yeah, and then a support, a U-turn is what I call that. We have our cross finally here for Ethereum. Here's our weekly. We got a new weekly. We closed above 1600, or we didn't close above it for our last candle. However, for this next candle, we are above it. So as long as we can just come back, touch it, and then continue, we should see it continue. Finally forming this bull 180 formation. Hopefully this is the bottom. We could just break out of this descending channel. However, right now, Ethereum's getting ready to take off, so I will be commenting on that later, and I will be live later around 8 o'clock, possibly sooner. But diving into XRP just real quick for you guys, show you guys the charts. We are getting the RBI as well as, it doesn't look like a cross, but it's a pinch. It's a squeeze, if so, of where we get an RBI and the indicators stay above each other and then they squeeze up. Although we could see a bit of rejection and then that cross down, forming a bearish cross, excuse me. So we do got to keep our eyes on it, although I believe the markets are trying to squeeze up and above our necklines. For this new week, honestly, because we did get the new week started for some of these cryptos, as well as, no, for most of these cryptos, just not the S&P 500. However, everybody, we just really need to see how today closes and where we end up ranging from. If we can break out of our descending channels in most of these cryptos, I do believe that we are strong on the bullish momentum up. However, for Bitcoin, we are just waiting a bit more. I know I'm in a trade now. It's a short-term trade. However, I will be going heavy and long pretty soon, as long as we can get this confirmation above our channels, or at least back into 30K. Just because we need some levels around there again to see that we are ready to go back up. Otherwise, if we get some more new lower highs, then we are going to continue bearish. As of right now, we had nothing but lower highs and then a snap, so it's a dip and rip. But for right now, we are waiting to see where we will end up. However, I will be going live here pretty soon, so if you guys could go check that out. Other than that, everybody, that was another quick market update video for you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Ciao.